Hello, friends from the comic and manga world. My name is G,
And I'm Hector.
and we're here to talk about the March 25th, 2024 FOC. Hector and I, we work for Penguin Random House, so the titles that you'll see today are those that we can sell around the world. And aside from this YouTube channel, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X at PRH International Comics, where we'll post some news and updates on there so you can follow us. The information is also listed in the description below, so it's just easy access, so you can take a look there. And we'll go ahead and get started here on the first pick. And this
Yep.
is actually mine. This is a Gravitation. This is a collector's edition, one, volume one. So there's actually the original complete series was published through Tokyo Pop like back in the 2000s, but it went out of print. So Seven Seas now has it. And so they're releasing these sort of like in a sense, omnibus volumes. So in total, it would be 6 volumes with this. And this is such a huge classic when it comes to BL manga. So it's really filled with nostalgia for those fans. And so it's about this rock star named Shindu, who is determined to like top the charts with his best friend, with his band. And his ego takes a hit when this like handsome romance novelist, Yuki, bashes his lyrics. And so he's like distraught because like this like random stranger is just like destroying how like cheesy his lyrics are. and he and he's like, "What? How can like he just cannot stop thinking about him." And that turns into a crush on his critic. And so, as the title implies, they eventually gravitate towards each other. And so, yeah, this had a bunch of there's like an anime that's out there, drama CDs, a light novel, pop songs for this title as well. So it's really ingrained. It's has like a cultish following. So this is something that you definitely don't want to miss out on. So had to bring this to your attention. Comes out in June.
Yes, very cool. Next up, onto the cover picks, and the first one is my pick, Dawn Runner #2, cover C by Dan Quintana. This, of course, is the book by from Dark Horse by Ramvi and illustrated by Evan Kagel, I think I want to say. And it's about ghost, impossible armors, connected people connected through different centuries apart and all that. It's lots of sci-fi goodness. And this cover, I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I believe I've talked about Dan Quintana before. Might have picked one of his covers before, but this is so beautiful. And I do want to, as I was researching him, I found this description on Google of him. It's like a Los Angeles-based artist who paints eerie, goddess-like figures immersed in figurative and ethereal worlds. Like, which perfectly describes this cover. And if you go to his Instagram and to his website, that's what you see. It's this sort of very beautiful figures, goddess-like figures, but very eerie. And you see there's a lot of going on here. And even though it looks very sci-fi, it also looks very sort of haunting and ghost-like. So I really love this cover. I love all the details like on the skin and the hair and all the cables and um, you know, everything that's happening on here. Instead of like, looks like there's something like spirit seeping out of this character's I don't know, suit or something. But very cool. Definitely love this one. All right, let's go to the next.
Okay, next up, this is Jackpot and Black Cat. This is issue number one, or two, I should say, issue
Yeah.
two. This is a Peach Momoko variant. It's it's so it's so great. It just the expression of you could see like stars in someone's eyes or the galaxy through someone's eye is very literally done here with a shooting star going through one of Black Cat's eyes. And I just thought it was just absolutely beautiful. So I had to include this here. I did want to mention that I did pick another Momoko variant on the next slide. It's like you have to get them both because
Yeah,
it makes sense to do that.
of
So this is
course.
Amazing Spider-Man issue number 48. Again, Peach Momoko, and again going with the concept of the eyes are the windows, and Gwen looking out to the stars. It's just it's just gorgeous. So had
Yeah,
to mention here.
yeah.
It's there's gonna be one with the trade dress, and then we have a 1 in 100 variant, ratio variant.
Yes, excellent. Next up, I picked this one very last minute, It's like I had to pick this. Sons of Star Trek, number two. Star Trek, Sons of Star Trek number two, variant, retail incentive 1 in 10. This is Andy Price, and it's amazing. It's like clearly there's been some sort of altercation in Worf's quarters because he got the report card for his kid, and his kid is hiding his weapon. I forget the name of the weapon, and obviously he's very famous, and Star Trek fans know the name of this huge weapon that he's hiding behind his back. And I guess he's like, he wasn't happy about it, and a mirror ended up on the floor, and you see the reflection here. I love everything about it. I love that the image itself of him like grabbing the report card and being very angry, and the kid in the back like, oh my god, I'm in trouble, and hiding the the weapon, but also the fact that it wasn't just that image. It's just like you see stuff on the floor, like you see, I think there's like a dagger and some other stuff around. Um, so obviously, Worf threw a fit when he saw this report card, and I'm assuming it wasn't good grades, obviously, from the reaction. So very, very cool. Next up, another
Oh,
fun one.
yes. So,
Yeah.
yes. So, Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 4, the Elizabeth Torque variant. So we have the one with the trade dress and the Virgin variant. Not only is this story amazingly good, but it also has very, very cool covers. You definitely don't want to miss out because this has been uh, flying off the racks
Not
really
even hitting the
quickly.
racks in some
Not
cases.
even.
Yeah.
But I love this. I just love the classic, the Spidey sense, and I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something that reveals a little bit, but just basically said, well, this is not gonna reveal anything much, but um, Peter is dealing with having to juggle family life and superhero life
Yep.
in this cover, as you can see, very much uh, very much illustrated here with the chaos that the kids are
Yeah. Yeah.
are like
And
bashing into the door and pancakes everywhere, and yeah.
yeah. And as
Mhm.
always, the Spidey sense going out, but a little bit too late. Like it's already too late for him to do anything about it. Yeah. And I think last week or no, like a while back, you picked the issue number 3, which was Mike Del Mundo, which was an homage with the Spider-Man No More, where on the original cover he throws the costume, the Spider-Man costume, in the back alley on trash, but in this case it was the costume in the in
A
the
laundry
laundry in the
basket.
laundry basket, yeah, and him walking away towards the washing machine, which was great.
Mhm.
I love that they're having fun with these covers.
And I love how there's like a consistent, like, that even though we have different cover artists, there's like
Yeah,
there's like the theme of family life on one of those
yeah, yeah,
variants, like the first issue. Gosh, my memory of who did
yeah.
the art for that
Yeah, I'm trying
one.
to remember who it was, but
But it's
yeah,
like a
that did another
family
one.
portrait, and then, yeah, now
Yeah.
you have Ruckus in the family.
Yes. Ryan Hitch, maybe? No, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna dare say. But it's very cool, very cool. And this has been like a video of fun covers because the next one, Wolverine Madripoor Knights #3. This is Nick Klein, obviously Stormbreakers variant. It's Wolverine looking very cool and buff on the back, wearing a very punky jacket with the X for the X-Men, and not just his claws out, but like spikes all over on his jacket and the belt, and with the phrase "Punk is dead, I killed it." So cool. That is so cool, and I love the treatment he did with like sort of a little bit of a light from up above, and the not just having looking forward, but like his face, just like a little bit of his face showing, like he's looking a little bit towards back. It's awesome. It's just all the detail they put. The A in dead, obviously, sort of like the A for anarchist, of course. It's so cool. This is amazing. This is not just beautiful art, but also the concept of it is awesome. I love it. Yes. So we're gonna go to the news. We always do news every week, and this was recently announced by Seven Seas that they are licensing the Strange House manga. This is based on a hit novel that also inspired a live action movie. And then the manga, obviously, is also a big hit in Japan. So obviously, it's going to be it's very exciting getting this in English in August of this year. And just so you know a little bit of the story, and I can't find my notes, but it's okay. I know what it's about. Um, the the book is on from the point of view of the main character telling the story that he is a writer, and he knows a lot about ghost stories and the supernatural, and his friend is ask him to look over the blueprints of this house that he's thinking of buying, because he thinks there's something weird in there. And he discovers there is this one bedroom that has no windows, and the only door is through the main bedroom. And the guy tells him, well, don't buy that house. That is kind of weird. Something must have happened there. And they there's all these mysteries that I don't want to spoil, but part of it is like something to do with murders happening in that room. It's sort of like a murder room. So it's a horror, it's mystery, there's twists and turns in the story, and it's like I said, it's something that has been around for a while, and no, and the prose version of it, and the movie came out a few years ago. Forget which year, but also the manga obviously is hitting Japan by storm. So this is going to be a big deal. I'm really excited about this one. Is right up my alley, the kind of stuff I love to read. So, um, and that's it.
Yep. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. As always, Hector and I, we enjoy doing these on a week to week basis. So definitely come back more for next week. And we'll leave you here definitely. What was that? I was struggling. Definitely
That's
come
okay.
back for more, like I said, but also comment down below. Let us know what you're picking up this for this FOC. So bye everyone.
Yes. Thank you.